Now live with coverage you can count on. This is CBS 11 News at 6.
Also, when our coverage continues on CBS 11 News, why there is hope in a Dallas neighborhood after a popular restaurant closes.
The first Chili's restaurant proved popular and profitable from day one.
And today, the Dallas restaurant at Greenville and Meadow closed its doors and at the same time ended an era. CBS 11's Cliff Caldwell is live in Dallas to tell us why there is new hope for business in that area. Cliff?
That there is. As you drive up Central Expressway, all you normally see are these nice office buildings, and it's probably pretty good because behind them were some rundown apartments surrounding that restaurant. Well, with the stove off at Chili's, a development is cooking up down the street. There's a flavor of change along Meadow and Manderville in northeast Dallas.
It is, hopefully positive changes.
Several thousand apartments have been torn down. A new, spiffy, multi-million-dollar development featuring an estimated 2,200 residential units and office space is planned.
It's a major, major development. The main thing is it's the first phase of cleaning up Vickery.
However, a fixture in the area is also closing. Signs were removed from the first ever Chili's restaurant located at Greenville and Meadow after lunch today. John Black and two friends served the first burger more than 30 years ago before the chain was sold to its current corporate owners.
We never anticipated back then in our wildest dreams that we would have the kind of success that we did.
Chili's wouldn't serve our cameras pictures of today's last lunch, but longtime patrons shared a menu of sadness from the sidewalk.
We don't know why they're closing it. It's sort of sad. I'm sure Joy Dell, who's been the bartender here for 19 years, she's pretty misty-eyed today.
But most appreciate the neighborhood renovations, like good food, all take time.
I think it's not going to be overnight. It's a gradual change, and that's with anything.
Brinkers would only say that business considerations forced the restaurant to close. No word on what, if anything, is going to replace it. And on the other hand, no word on when that new development is going to open as well. Reporting live in Dallas, Cliff Caldwell, CBS 11 News.
From the news station, Fox 4 News at 6 starts now.
After more than 30 years, the first Chili's to serve up chips and queso closes its doors. How it all began and the reason for the closing.
Chili's has grown from a single Dallas restaurant into one of the nation's biggest chains. Today, the company shut down that very first restaurant. Fox 4's Scott Sayers joins us with more. Scott.
Well, Clarice, when that restaurant opened more than 30 years ago, it was supposed to be just a local watering hole. Today, it didn't look like much had changed. It looks like any other Chili's restaurant you've ever seen, but this one, well, as Chuck Register knows, it's different.
It's the original.
Which is why Register and dozens of others are here, the birthplace of Chili's. Well, at least the site is. The very first building burned down. Located at Greenville and Meadow Road, since 1975, this has been the Chili's, especially for Register.
I now work on the other side of town, and there's probably 5 Chili's between here and there, and I drive all the way over here on Friday nights to have a beer or two.
But this day is different because it's the last one for this Chili's.
It's a sad thought that the original Chili's here in Dallas is closing.
It is definitely history.
If anyone can appreciate that history, it's John Black. He's also here for a last meal at this Chili's. He was here for the first one, too. Back then, he was one of the owners.
We opened the doors. We had $128 in the cash register, and we made a profit the very first day and never looked back.
Brinker International bought the chain in 1983, and there are now more than 1,200 Chili's nationwide, 241 in Texas alone. And this one apparently wasn't making the profit that the current owner wants. In a statement, the company says it's very grateful to the loyal guests who have visited this location over the years and the support which helped launch the Chili's brand.
I'll be able to, visit other Chili's, but that's not the point.
No, it's not, because for regulars like Chuck Register, that would be different from what they're used to.
It's kind of a sad day.
It is a sad day.
Now, there are 73 Chili restaurants just in the Dallas area. Proof, Brinker International, says that it's closing just one chapter in Chili's history. Scott Sayers, Fox 4 News.